Hi guys, my name is Coach Kai and today I'll be leading the class for the introduction to softball coaching. So, you might be asking what is softball? Softball is a game that's very similar to baseball. However, there are very stark differences in it. First of it is the ball itself. As you can see, a softball is bigger and the seams are thicker. So that means that a softballer has more grip, which means that the pitches that we do are faster. Secondly, the big difference is how we pitch. Normally, for baseball, you'll be pitching overhand, but for softball, you'll be pitching it underhand. With the utilization of underhand, there are different techniques that can be used to deliver different types of balls, which can range from your normal fastball to your drop ball to your slow ball. So, before we start our lessons, can all of you just make sure that you have enough space around you to carry out the activities? Okay, that's good. So, have you ever wondered how Adam Falcott, the fastest softball pitcher in the world, managed to pitch that fast? Don't worry, today I will teach you. So, today I'll be teaching you the beginning lessons of softball pitching. Some things that you have to take note of is that I won't be teaching you the whole skill today. If you want to learn softball pitching as a whole, you will have to wait for my next videos and I can continue coaching you then. But for today, I'll be focusing more on the arm movements and your head twist. So now, I'll be demonstrating to you the different activities that we're going to do. I'll see you at the court later. Alright, so the first thing that you need to learn when you're doing softball pitching is the windmill arm technique. So what is the windmill arm technique? It's the arm rotation so that you'll be able to generate enough speed to make sure that you get your strike. So, to give you an example of what a real softball pitch looks like, there'll be a video now. As you can see from the video, you have to ensure that there's a proper windmill arm technique as shown by the person in the video and how it relates to the velocity and acceleration that is being drafted by the ball when it's going through the air. It is also important to note that not just your speed is important, but also your point of release. Because as you see from the video itself, if you have a too high of a point of release, the ball will go too high and you'll not be able to get your strike. Either way, there's also another way which you can do it wrong, which is to release your ball too low and it will hit the ground and it will result in a foul ball. So now I'll be going on to the first activity, which is called clock work 3 p.m-9 p.m. So what does that mean, or how does it look like? I'll be teaching you how to do the exercise now, but first I'm going to be showing you the demonstration now. As you can see from the video, there was a lot of importance on your hip twist itself. So As you can see, I was stationary all the way throughout the video, and I was putting my arm out. I was also making sure that my other arm was at the 3 p.m. or the 9 p.m. Clock range. So you notice that I put one of my foot facing forward and the other one was facing towards the camera itself. That's because this feet on the pivot leg will rotate and it will allow your hips to twist also along with the ball. So just some pointers that you have to take note of is that when you want to pitch, you have to ensure that you snap your wrist at the end and you twist your hips. Alright, can I have all of you to do 10 reps of this now? You guys did great. So, if you have any trouble reaching the distance from now, you can make sure that you can reach the distance by decreasing the distance from you and the wall. Or if you think that you're going to go harder and you can do better, you can move your distance further, so that it will be more of a challenge for you. Okay, is everybody feeling alright? Now I'll be moving on to the next activity, which is called the strike clockwork 12 p.m. So I'll be showing you the demonstration of it right now. Alright, as you can see from the video, this is fundamentally very different from what the previous activity taught. This time, there's the inclusion of a strike inside. So what is a strike? As you can see here, you still have the same positioning as you did from the video from before. However, the big difference is you will lift up your leg and then you will pull it out and then you can twist your hips. So, as you can see, since just now, I've been emphasizing a lot on the twisting of hips. Why is it so important? By twisting your hips, you'll be able to generate more force and more velocity to ensure that your ball gets to where it needs to be. There is also another difference from the previous activity, which is putting my hand at the 12-degree range. So, why do I put my hand at the 12-degree range? By increasing the range from 9 p.m. to 12 p.m., there will be more leeway for me to do my rotation. And as you know, if you have more leeway to do your rotation, there will be more speed, and you have to take note of how you control your point of release. As you can see from some of the videos, there are certain times when your point of release is too high, and it will get to the point where the ball is too high, even for your catcher to catch, and they won't be able to do it. So can I have all of you to do 12 reps of this now? Alright, all of you are doing good. Alright, just to put in a few challenges inside, can I have all of you to increase the distance from the wall to yourself right now? And I want you to repeat the same thing again. However, if you can't reach the wall, I want you to twist your hips more. Alright, that was a very good session, guys. Overall, I feel that there are some pointers that you need to take note of. Firstly is a lot of people have the tendency to forget to twist their hips, and that results in a loss of velocity and you won't be as fast. Another thing that you have to take note of is when you do your arm swing. When you do your arm rotation, sometimes people forget to not deviate from the straight path and they tend to go towards the left or the right when they snap their wrist. what can that result in? It can result in the ball straying from far left or far right. Now can I just have your input on how you think you did? Do you find any of the movements that you did feel unfamiliar? Do you feel that you did good today? Alright, so just to give you a summary of what we learned today, we learned how to do the windmill arm technique for softball pitching, and this can greatly benefit you in the future as your career as a softball pitcher, as the basics of softball pitching is how you are able to deliver the ball from your hand to the catcher's mitt. And with the windmill arm technique, you are able to do that by utilizing your twisting of hips and your windmill arm technique in cohesion to ensure that you have great velocity while ensuring that you have great accuracy with your point of release. As a homework, I want all of you to record a video of yourself and send it to me to see your full pitch. Other than that, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me, and please ensure that you massage yourself after this and ask yourself if your shoulder is starting to feel sore. Other than that, please have a good day, and I'll see you next video session. See you.